Becoming your own safe place, the completion of the healing arc. So welcome to the final episode in this healing series. I'm Angela Carter, IFS therapist and trauma specialist, and today we're completing the arc of this journey, not with a finish line, but with an invitation to come home to yourself, to rest in your own presence, to become at least your own safe place. This isn't about never getting hurt again. It's about knowing, no matter what happens, you won't turn on yourself. You won't abandon yourself to stay connected. You won't override your truth to be loved. You've come so far, and now we anchor. Let's begin by acknowledging something true. Most survivors of toxic or narcissistic and emotionally abusive relationships weren't just looking for love. They were looking for safety. Safety to be seen without being punished. Safety to speak without being silenced. Safety to need without being shamed. Safety to stay soft without being controlled. And when you didn't find that in a relationship, your internal world learned to adapt. You may have shut down parts of yourself to survive, performed to stay chosen, disassociated from your needs entirely. So when we say become your own safe place, we're not talking about hyper-independence. We're talking about a restored inner ecosystem where all parts are welcome and yourself is in a loving leadership role, playing, loving, being creative, staying calm, having clarity, feeling deep compassion for all parts of you. That's safety. So what it means to be your own safe place. So being your own safe place means you are no longer at war with your internal world. It means that you can hear the inner critic without collapsing into shame. Soothe the scared parts without overriding them. Let the hopeful parts dream without letting them run the show. Hold the exile's grief without silencing them. This is what I love about internal family systems, because self-energy is not a state of perfection. It's a relational energy, and you bring into it your parts again and again. And that's how trust is rebuilt. So what does it actually look like in everyday life? Well, you will hear me say yet again, check in with yourself before you check in with anybody else. Instead of asking, what will they think? Ask yourself, what do I need? Allow your emotions to move. You can cry without needing a reason. You can feel anger without shame. You can feel joy without fearing it will be taken away. And allow yourself to protect yourself through boundaries, not barricades. You say no without guilt. You say yes without collapse. You honor your own timing. Safe doesn't mean shut down. It means steady, responsive, true. So the invitation is to practice to anchor safety within. So let's take a moment and ground this now. Here again are daily practices to begin building that safety from within. We call it a parts huddle. You might call it something else. But each morning or evening, just close your eyes and ask, who needs me today? Is there a part that's feeling tender or triggered? What would help it or them feel supported? You don't need to fix the part. You just need to be with it, to be curious, to find out a little bit more about its history. When did it start protecting you? What's it protecting you from? You can ask it as many questions as you like and trust its response. And then there's the self-led pause. When something activates you, simply pause. Hand on heart or belly or both. 3 deep breaths. Whisper, I'm here. I'm listening. We've got this. This reteaches your system that you're not alone anymore. that you're present, the wise adult self, can be with these little vulnerable parts of you that really want to be heard, to be seen, to be recognized and validated. And you can take them to beautiful places through visualization. You can gently close your eyes and imagine a space inside of you, whether it's real or imagined, where no one can override your truth. This is your internal sanctuary. Go there when you need to come back to you. And you can start to build rituals of return. Build micro moments of reconnection throughout the day. A cup of tea with both hands are wrapped around it, feeling the warmth of the tea, knowing that there's warmth surrounding you. A 5-minute journal check-in when parts might be activated and feeling scared. You can let them know that you hear them, that you can see them on the paper. Or a walk with no phone, just breath and steps. These rituals say to your internal world, you matter. I'm with you. We're not rushing this. So this completion, it becomes the beginning. Although this is the end of this series, but not the end of your healing. Because healing is not a place you arrive. It's a way you walk. You now have a map, a language, a system, a self, an understanding. And when the past whispers again, because it will, oh darling, it will, let it. But this time, instead of following it, you'll know where to return. To the place in you that no longer needs to perform, collapse, or chase in order to be loved. That place is called home, and that's you. So from the first episode to now, we've walked through understanding narcissistic or toxic relationships and the behaviors that show up, breaking trauma bonds, unhooking from harmful patterns, reclaiming your voice, your power, and your truth. And now anchoring into your own self-energy. Thank you, my darling, for walking this journey with me. And if you're still healing, keep going. If you're still grieving, let it come. And if you're still scared, hold that fear close. But lead anyway. Because you're not broken. You're not behind. You're becoming. And I'll be here, continuing to walk beside you in kindness always.